Hi, I'm Amy. I crochet and I sometimes make videos about it. Over the last couple years, I've been seeing crochet everywhere, and I love it when it's at a craft show or on Etsy. But it's been an increasing concern to see crocheted items being sold as fast fashion at low prices, knowing that crochet cannot be made by a machine. So there are two possibilities. Either these items are being made by a machine using a specific knitting stitch and are being falsely marketed as crochet, or there are real people making these things. I'm going to go over a few things that I found online that are marketed as crochet, and we're going to find out if they are actually crocheted, or if the company is just using the term to capitalize on it, or if these companies are using exploitative labor practices. And for the record, I am not sponsored by any of these brands. Okay, first we have this crochet style floral button through sweater polo. It took me way too long to memorize that. Crochet style floral button crochet style floral button through sweater polo from Abercrombie & Fitch for $50. It was originally $100. This shirt does give the impression of crochet, but just by looking at the name, I know that it is not genuine crochet. This is the first time I've seen crochet style used as a term in fast fashion. They usually just call it crochet, and I actually appreciate that, given this title could have been made by AI or something like that, but I wanted to point out an example of what these companies could be doing, even if it's the bare minimum. Next up is this green cotton crochet mesh relaxed fit cardigan from Lululemon for $59, originally $148. I could tell that this wasn't genuine crochet right away, and they even give you an up-close photo of the stitches so you can instantly verify that. In my opinion, there is no reason for them to be calling this sweater crochet. They could have easily replaced the word crochet with knit, and it wouldn't have been a lie, because it is a mesh relaxed fit knit sweater. It is not crocheted. Or, as we saw in the last example, they could have called it crochet style. This next brand, Todd Snyder, is actually not fast fashion, but they are using the term crochet in this Italian crochet full zip jacket. It is $428, and they have a 30% off sale right now, so it's about $299. And at first glance, I thought, wow, $300 for a crochet jacket with a lining inside it and a zipper? That's a pretty good deal. It would take a long time to make. But the more I looked at the pictures, the more I realized I don't think this is crochet. I thought maybe there's something I'm unfamiliar with called Italian crochet. I tried to Google it, and I don't think there is anything like that. I don't think this jacket is crocheted. I don't know anything about this brand. This very well could be a nice jacket. I don't think it's crocheted. They also described this jacket as coastal granddad chic, which made me want to recycle my eyeballs. If you saw my video about the $775 crochet pin from Prada, this next one is a stark contrast. So this next one is not a clothing item, but a Lily of the Valley crochet keychain from Shein. This is $3.77, and this is concerning. I am at the very least 90% sure that this is genuine, handmade crochet. I was hoping that maybe the product photos were just the product photos, and that the pictures and the reviews would be something different that was clearly machine made. It's not. They look handmade. It would take an hour, probably at least, to make this, and they're being sold for less than $4. I can't think of another explanation for this other than extreme exploitation, which is obviously terrifying. And given that the average person does not know that crochet can't be machine made, this can be so dangerous. I didn't know that crochet couldn't be machine made before I started crocheting. Why would the majority of people know that? They probably don't. And so they're buying these things thinking that they're made by machines, but they're made by people. Up next, we have Festival Girly Oversized Crochet Sweatshirt. This is a brand I've never heard of. Akira is how I'm guessing it's pronounced, maybe not. And they're selling this one for $79.90. Again, I am at least 90% sure that this one is handmade too. I could maybe see this as a sale price, but $80 for a crochet top of this size seems way underpriced. Also, they offer 3 sizes: small, medium, medium large, and 1X/2X. Now, I totally understand in a regular store that the prices would not increase based on the size. However, crocheting a 1X, 2X size would take considerably longer than crocheting a small medium size. To me, this unfortunately looks like exploitation again, and hopefully I'm wrong, but given the track record of these companies, it's not very likely. Next up is the Geo Crochet Cotton Short Sleeve Sweater Polo from Express for $29.97. Looking at the close-up photo of this shirt, it is clearly not crocheted. If you look at the ribbing band, like where the buttons are, that is obviously not crocheted. And if you look at the inside of the shirt and the back of the stitches, those are also not crocheted. This is where the term crochet style would fit in very well. And lastly, we have men's floral crochet button-up shirt from Tilly's for $24.97. Again, the term crochet style would have come in very useful here. In my opinion, the practice of marketing a machine-made shirt as crochet is false advertising, and selling such a shirt for $25 is a threat to the market of genuine handmade crochet items. Now, you might be thinking, yeah, but everyone can't afford a genuine crochet shirt, which is obviously true. But in my opinion, if the average person is under the assumption that crochet can be mass-produced, it's most likely going to devalue genuine handmade crochet items in any price range, which kills small businesses and allows corporations to continue capitalizing on fast fashion. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with buying most of these items, although the Shein one is sketchy. What I'm saying is that corporations are doing literally anything they can to get your money, including encroaching on handmade traditions that people have been improving for hundreds, if not thousands of years. And that's not even to mention that these fast fashion retailers are typically stealing designs from crocheters and mass producing them in factories themselves.